What happened to Virgil edition? What happened to Virgil edition? What happened to Virgil edition?
Through the end zone, so let's start at the 25. On the run, it's Marshall. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it with the opening drive from their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the move now. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets offense. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all in this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught quickly. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that two-point play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Catch made on the outback. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He's swarmed by the defense.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And the Tigers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Diving, what a play by that receiver.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game to thread the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with him to win. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. All they need is a field goal to take the lead, but they're going to try to punch it in here on 4th down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. What a big call here. Instead of a go-ahead field goal attempt, they're going to try to score on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
They try to throw it again. Backed up on third and long. Tight end makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They keep him off balance with a run. Running through the tackle. First down and more. He's still running. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He makes the grab. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with running back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, that's just a cruel twist of fate. He passes the line to gain on fourth down. Everyone is momentarily relieved, and then he fumbles the ball.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball.
And the pass rush gets home. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more.
Touchdown, Tigers! This quarterback on fire today. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And the defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal to 7.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
221 wing, 221 wing. Pace, 26.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks left and finds his target there. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab behind the line, it's Jones. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. What a catch! He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
On the run, it's Marshall. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Gives it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 15, a 2-possession game. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Screen to the wide receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looking to chuck it again. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And we're able to get him down.
Big decision here on the road for this offense on 4th down. These are the calls that can either suck the energy out of the stadium if it goes in your favor, or it can hype the home crowd up that much more and give them momentum if you're stopped.
He keeps it on a design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's 4th down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st down, it's play action. The short completion of the tight end. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We're sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That completion makes it second and short. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
He didn't make it. Stop short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And there's the handoff. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here late. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Ball handed off. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First and goal, handoff. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Marchuk. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. And he'll wisely throw that one away. 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass rush closing in. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Penn State. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Looking for a man. And this is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The quarterback just takes a knee.